We are using the Silhouette Heat Foil pen to make a luggage tag. If you have not seen the Silhouette Heat Foil pens in action, you are missing out. They blow the Cricut version of foiling out of the water. So I made a luggage tag on faux leather and it doesn't wipe off. It's amazing. It's heated on there so beautifully. And I'm gonna show you how to set this up in Silhouette Studio and cut it. There's a special reason that I'm making this tag, and that is because I am going on the Silhouette Summit trip to Hawaii in the upcoming week, and I'm so excited, and I will be sharing with you that journey as well. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. I also call myself Dinosaur Mama, and as I said before, we are going into how to set up your heat foiling pens to use on faux leather. If you are new to my channel, you can find the link to the blog post and free SVG file down below. I have over 850 free SVG files for you to download and use commercially on my website. If you're ready, let's jump right into Silhouette Studio and get started on our heat pens. Here is my setup for my 12 by 12 mat. I have for my faux leather a different size. It's actually 12 by 8, which is bizarre, but that's fine. So I'm going to change this to 12 by 8. You can go into custom and change your settings down there. And I'm just going to zoom out. So this is what I have to work with. Now you can make your own luggage tag. You could draw it if you want to, or you can use my free SVG file, which will be listed down below in the description. So I'm going to add on my SVG file. And then I also downloaded this SVG from the Silhouette Design Store. So I'm just going to use that in a minute, but let's start with my SVG file. I'm actually going to rotate this so that we use less material, I guess you can say. Here it is, and it's a double-sided tag. So there is my tag, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add this on. You want to have your foil where it's going to be on the cutout. So you don't want to just kind of have this off to the side. It needs to be exactly where you want it, where it's going to cut. So make sure that everything is properly rotated. So if this is not at, 90 degrees or whatever it is, you can always go up here and go to rotate and make sure. But I'm just double checking, making sure that it's all straight. It looks good. Everything looks good there. So I'm adding this onto one side where it says airplane mode. And on the other side, I'm going to add my address. I'm actually going to do this separately so that you don't see my address, because I'm actually making these for the Hawaii trip with Silhouette. So I will put my name, and then I'll go back and afterwards I'll add on my my address. So here is my name, and you can change your font too. So to just double click on it, we are going to highlight the whole thing. There we go. We're going to highlight it and we can change our font. You can use whatever font you want to. I'm going to go with this monogamy one, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of spacing because I have found with the foil, it just bleeds a little bit. So give yourself a little bit of room when it comes to that. So, there we go. So I have that set up. So now we need to change everything into foil. The foil selection. So I'm going to go back to my SVG file, and you're going to go down to the second panel here. You're going to change it to the heat pen up top. And then I have been using this one here. You can really use any of them because you can change the spacing. So I just make mine a little less so that the red is really nice and bold over here. And you're going to do the same thing for your name and your address. Just for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to do a fake address. All right, and you can, of course, add in your phone number or whatever you want to do as well. So here again, you're going to want to make sure it's centered. And then here, I'm just doing the same thing, making sure it's centered. And so once you have this set up with your pen, your heat pen, right, it's only for your writing. So you want to leave this the way it is. You see there's no heat pen here. So now when we go over to send, right, I think the best way to do this is by doing it with the fill. So up top, see there's no fill color. That is going to be your heat pen. And then the bottom one where there is a color, you are going to change that to, what I used was leatherette. And it worked great with the auto blade. You're going to want to change your tool to tool 2 here for your faux leather heat pen. Now you do have to set this up. So I already have mine set up here. You would go to add new material, settings for whichever machine you're using. You have to be using a Cameo 5, a Portrait 4, or a Curio 2. And you're gonna go to Carriage 2 here, and then you're gonna hit this plus button over here, and you're gonna add foil action, okay? Now you're going to change your force, your speed, and your passes, all right? I'm not gonna put a new one in. I'm gonna go to mine to show you how I have it set up. For the force, I have it at 13, but I'm gonna change it to 9 because trust me, I've tested this and that's what has worked for me, at least. You do want to do tests over and over when you're adding in a new foil option. So I'm going to hit save on that since I did change it. And then once you're ready and you have it set up, you're just going to go up to your X and that's it. So you're just going to add in a new function. So again, I have this. You want to go to foil to change it here. And then it's going to change. Let me go turn on my machine because I don't have it on yet. You're going to want to make sure that you're changing to heat pen. You are going to want to turn it on, and you'll see over here it'll say heating, and it'll let you know when it's ready. You can't even actually load your mat until it's ready and done heating. So by doing this, right, by going back into where we're in our design, this is what you're doing to do the fill. So this is how it's going to be filled in. So you want to make sure that these are good to go on here. Okay, right, which it is. And again, these two are your heat pen, and then this is your leather. So what I have found is I click off of my leather because I don't want to have that cut first, because you want to have the heat pen done first. I send it through, and then I remove the foil, and then I go back and I turn it on to cut. So I'm going to start with my heat pen. You see I turned it off. It's going to do all of my heat pen stuff. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to come back and turn on the leatherette. So let me go ahead and do that. And then we'll go back and we will turn on the leather. So you'll send it through here. Once it's done, remove the foil and then turn this off and send this through. Do not move anything on your mats here, because if you move anything, there's going to be an issue. So you want to make sure that you're not moving anything. Okay. So let's start with our heat pen. Here is the heat pen setup. I have one of the pens already heating up in my Cameo. It comes with 2 different color foils and the washi tape to set it all up. I've never had a problem with my Silhouette cutting the leather, so I don't put the painter's tape around it like I do with my Cricut, but if your mats aren't super sticky, then definitely put some painter's tape around it. For your foil, you're going to want to place it where it's going to be foiling. I know that's I feel like that's like self-explanatory that that's where you should put the foil, but just go and check up on your mat, on your canvas in Silhouette Studio where the foil is going to be, and make sure you're covering that area. And I don't go crazy with my washi tape on this either. I've never had a problem with it lifting like I do with my Cricut. And here it is foiling. I am not going to have you sit here and watch the whole thing. It probably took about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to do this. And when it was done foiling, it will sit like this. And all I do is I go in and I remove just the foil. Now I'm just blurring this side because it has my actual address on it, so I don't need that out in the world. But I am removing just the foil, and I just kind of like slip my hand in. You can also use tweezers to kind of get that other washi up, but you'll see I just removed it, slipped it out underneath without a problem. And now I'm going to go back over to my Silhouette Studio and change that other side. So I'm going to change it from the foil to the leatherette and send it. And I'm going to show you that in Silhouette Studio right now, but you'll see my machine will start doing the auto blade and changing the blade depth and the pressure in just 1 second. And then it will start cutting. And I'm going to show you how to do that in Studio so that you're sending the right thing. But basically, I don't want to remove the mat, because if I remove the mat and then try to put it back in, it might not line up the same way, and we don't want that to happen. So it just finished the faux leather heat pen. I'm going to click that off, and I'm going to click back on the leatherette. And again, I'm not changing any settings. It should be good to go, and I'm just going to hit send. And here it is after it's cut and done, and it doesn't come off at all. It looks so beautiful. Their foil is just amazing. And I am just using some Fabri-Tac glue to attach the two sides together to make my final luggage tag. So super easy to use. I love using Fabri-Tac. The faux leather has like a felt kind of side to it, so it attaches really nicely. And it's nice because you don't have to do any weeding. You don't have to really do much to this other than apply the foil and let the machine take care of the rest. Thank you for joining me as we learned how to use our heat foil pens for faux leather. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me so much. Share this with one of your crafty friends who has a silhouette and wants to learn how to use that heat foil pen set. And subscribe to my channel for new crafty videos every single week. I will see you soon in my craft room, and stay crafty.